we're back with round one. We've got access to most of our colors. We are on the draw. Yeah, we'll give this a keep. I think the fact that we have Oath here, potentially turn 2, gives us a little bit of a chance. Search for tomorrow. Some good old ramp. Oh, Exarch, that's neat. I think we're just going to start here and pass turn. So just trying to not show anything yet. We're just going to stick Oath of Druids. So at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player chooses target player who controls more creatures than he or she does. And his or her opponent, that player may reveal cards on top of his or her library until he or she reveals a creature card. If he or she does, the player puts that card onto the battlefield and all their cards revealed this way into his or her graveyard. I suppose the best thing that could happen is we hit Kiki. If we hit Kiki, I think we can win on our turn. Ulamog, also good. Still don't know that I want to show blue. Yeah, I like this. Brimstone Volley. With green and black, he's really just in destroy mode. What we can try and do is set up maybe a mill off of Ulamog and Brain Freeze. Oh, you know what? I think we're 5 color. Because we do have Terminate, right? Sure. I think we do just Brimstone Volley here. So he either has to sack it himself next turn or pay the echo cost. Without it, they lose a bunch of power anyway. And I think we're good with him having to pay it. Yeah, okay. He's pretty much dead anyway. He knew it. So far we're 1-0 off the back of Oath of Druids. I don't know if there's a whole lot more that we want to do here. Empty the Warrens might be decent. But kind of requires us to get some ramp. I think for the moment we just kind of want to play what we have. Sulfuric Vortex might actually be alright here. Also might be able to just get away with. No, I think we're just going to stick with what we have. We'll see what happens in game 2. So I'm going to mulligan. I don't really like the card suite we have. I like this. Get a little bit of ramp with Elder and set up a turn 3 Geist, which could be good. Also kind of like just getting the land there. Building up his ramp. And so we'll go plan on getting blue here. Really kind of messed up. Should have started with a turn 1 Plains if I wanted to get Geist down, but I think now I'm kind of happy to go with Time Twister anyway. We might be able to use his own braids against him here. Thrun could be troublesome. So I think the plan here is to play Caracas. And then bounce his braids. Because we can race Thrun. But we'll need to do it after he attacks with Thrun. So it'd be at end step we need to... Alright, so he sacrifices Thrun there, that's fine. Or sacrifices braids, rather. So now we can really look into doing a time twister. I think he's starting to realize that maybe he was going to cast a legend. Caracas can just bounce it. I'm just going to take. Dun, dun, dun. Fortunately, we don't have the ability to get in on Geist. We can't really brain freeze him for enough at this point. Crash in with Thrun again, unsurprisingly. And it wouldn't shock me for him to just play this out. Tapping it just to have it, but we don't plan to do anything with it. Alright, so a Johnny Vengeant here is pretty good. I think right now we just need to gain the life off of it. If he attacks with Thrun, probably block. Yeah, so there's no guarantee. least it gives us something to tap. Nisa. Need an artifact here. What's going on? There it goes. I don't know. Part of me thinks we need to just go for the X-Arc. We're going to take 4, right? Yeah, 4, 8, 9, 10. I think we just got a Time Twister here and hope to draw into Damnation, or Wrath of God, and a white source. So Maze of Ith is okay. What about, no, we can't do that this turn. Next turn we could Deceiver Exarch to kill something, and then Brimstone Volley as well. I think right now we just go with Maze of Ith. Then he has to send Run at a Johnny. Since that's the only creature I can't bounce. Or not bounce, but untap. We're unfortunately a ways off of Kiki if we were to even draw into Kiki. So now with the Nykthos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he's probably going to try and do some sort of... Yeah, I mean, we're really... If we draw Wrath of God, we could be okay here. Or Kiki. Ooh. Okay, let's think this through. There's no way we can... So we're talking about 4, 8, 9, 10. We have to cast Kiki this turn. Which is not possible. But we could end step into Kiki. So end step Exarch and then Kiki Jiki on our main. We have Brimstone Volley. I think that's the route we have to go. That is our path to victory. Okay. Now our path to victory is... So I'm actually thinking that was a bad choice. We could have actually cast it the next turn, the Signet, which is disappointing. The flip side is he did use Abrupt Decay there, which means we're still drawing live to a mountain or red source. Okay. Oh, I have to untap it. That was a mistake. Shoot. I just blew that. If I draw a red source, I'm going to be so disappointed in myself. That's what I get for not reading these cards I don't play. Oh, that's game. So we're going to concede. Give ourselves some time to actually win the third game. Empty the Warrens might actually be good here. But we don't want it and Oath on the same battlefield. Buy us some time for sure. I don't know that I really want to upheaval against them. I think I'm going to pull Upheaval and bring in Empty the Warrens here. Phyrexian Metamorph's pretty sweet. I mean, this is an okay hand, but we don't really have anything in particular going on. I think we mulligan this. I'm going to keep this. Put that on top. And then just not do anything. Just kind of waiting here. Cataxian Probe could also be good with Empty the Warrens, potentially. Oh, so now we're starting to get a little worried. We definitely needed a land there. Fortunately, we need to draw a couple lands in a row. We're just dead now. Completely mana screwed. Doesn't matter that we're running like 17 lands. Well, that's frustrating. Yeah, there's no way Braid's coming off the battlefield now. We're just going to go ahead and concede, get this going to the next one. That's frustrating. We'll be back with match 2.